crouch on the sideline there?
Probably seen him twice, maybe.
What scale of 1 to 10 is that? Where you got that one ranked?
I don't really rank
Just an
catches.
everyday catch?
Yeah, I practice those type of catches, for real.
The communication that AJ is kind of pointing to you know what exactly what he was saying when he was.
Definitely. It's all about chemistry to me. The chemistry me and AJ got is real bad. So when he was pointing, I just knew where to go.
Do you practice that when the play breaks down, or is that more just an on-the-fly
We
thing?
practice that every day. Every day.
He hit you on another like back shoulder throw. Is that something that you guys have been working on?
Oh, definitely. And we practice that throughout the whole summer. You know, we know that it can be a weapon for us.
What does that do with that? Just that pattern. What does that do?
Basically, main thing gets the ball. And the second thing, you know, if AJ sees that we're not open, then you know the back shoulder can always work. And the DB is basically running straight. You know, they think they got us covered, and when AJ throws his back shoulder, it's just another way for us to get open, get the ball.
Do things like beating a team like Tennessee 5 straight times, is that a big deal?
Definitely, man. It's a SEC game, SEC rivalry game at that. And then, you know, ending my career 5-0 against them it's great for them.
Did you do any of the pictures or holding up 5 fingers or anything like that?
No, definitely not. It's more of just a relaxed moment. The main thing I was excited about was being able to perform like I did. I mean, I know I can perform better than that, and I know I can perform like that anytime of the game or whatever. And I was just relieved. It felt like all the hard work I did is finally paying off.
You said you don't do the pictures. You're not on Twitter, are you?
No.
Is there any reason you decided not to?
I mean, I'm not a big social media guy. I mean, I can care less about all that stuff. Instagram. I got a Facebook just for the fans and the family that I barely get to talk to back at home, and that's pretty much it. I don't care. I can care less about social media.
Especially with another play, the hurdle. What was the thought process as you going through that?
Oh man. Well, before that, I don't know if it was before that play or maybe a couple plays before that, but they had hit Cooper in the knee, and as I was running, I was open enough to see that the DB was about to hit me in my knee. He was about to go down and hit me in my knee. So that main thing that was going through my mind was, I need my knees. So I just jumped.
Did you regret that at any point when you're midair, thinking this might not have been the best idea?
I regretted it afterwards. That I landed on my back. My back kind of hurt.
Do you think you see players going lower, defenders now, with all the emphasis on the head?
Definitely. That's kind of scary for us receivers because, I mean, either way, they go for the head and we out the game, concussion, whatever. Go for the knees, we out the game, knee injury, ACLs, all that stuff. So either way it goes, I mean, I know they're trying to protect us, but either way it goes, they're going to find a way to, get us down, hurt us, or whatever they got to do.
Do you practice that any differently? Are there any different drills to protect the?
Yeah, it's really something you can't practice. You just have to be aware of it.
Have you seen a gradual change of going from trying to hit you high to low throughout the year?
Definitely. I remember Vinny is the main one who's trying to hit you high, and he's good at it too. And but now the coaches got on him, and he's learned to go. He's a good tackler anyways. He really won't go for your knees, but he'll just tackle you. That's how Vinny is. But I've seen a lot of changes, and they're going for the knees.
From your perspective on the offensive line, how much have they improved, and just from what you?
Oh man, tremendous. Those guys, man, day in and day out, they work hard. They may make mistakes, but at the same time, they're fixing their mistakes, especially. And then when you got Steen and Quandro, Quandro brothers on the line, being leaders, it just makes it even better because they're getting everybody ready for the game.
Were they pretty?
Criticizing them a little bit? Did you know that they were going to come along, I guess, as the season went on?
Oh, definitely. Those guys, I mean, they got a good head on their shoulders. They really don't listen to the media, anyways. They know what they got to do. They know what they had to do, and they prepare well. And they keep on preparing well.
What do you remember most about the 2011 game against LSU, whether it's before the game, during, or after?
I just remember us winning the game and sitting on that podium with the whole trophy.
No, the game here, the game with the
Oh,
Central.
that one.
The first one.
My bad. Well, not much because the only thing I remember is them celebrating on our field, to be honest, and you know, that hurt the most. But and you know, we prepared hard that week, but it's just something that turned out their way.
Did you think that when you got the second shot with them, that there was no doubt that you guys were going to win that game?
We prepared really hard for that game, and everybody was focused. Even the leaders was getting on everybody. If we made mistakes, we're going back and fix it. It was just high intensity.
You seem to always come up with big catches in the big games, especially the last couple ones against LSU and the national championship last year. What do you think it is about you that makes you?
I just make the most of my opportunity. AJ seems to look my way during the big games. I mean, I don't mind it at all, but I work hard for it just like anybody else, and like I said, I just make the opportunity when I get it.
Saw the hype around that 2011 game, the one that was here. Did it get into the locker room? Did that become a distraction, that being the game of the century?
Oh man, definitely not. Even though the media made it out bigger than what it was supposed to be. Coach Saban always preached to us, you know, it's all about what we do. It's not about, you know, cancel the external factors and stuff like that, and just worry about what we got to do to play the best game to play.
Could you see a defense holding you all? Could you see a defense holding you all to 6 points? Just all the weapons you guys have. Could you ever see that happening this year? 6 points.
Oh man, I mean defense, man, those guys do a tremendous job, man. And when you got leaders like CJ and Ha and Ed Stinson and stuff like that on the defensive side, getting those guys ready to play the game is the defense is going to do their job. It's just up to the offense to do their hours.
You mentioned Amari a minute ago. How close are we to seeing him do what he did last year?
Very close. I mean, I think he's back on it. I mean, his end. I think he's fine. It's just all in his head now. He just got to go out and perform the way he's been doing.
All right.
Thanks, Kevin.